All right, here we go. Welcome back to iHeart SoCal. My name is EJ, and on the phone with me, I have my newfound friend, Beau Chasson. Did I get it correctly? Did I do it?
Yeah, that's totally great. Yeah.
Beau, first of all, congratulations. You just graduated high school. Huge congratulations to you.
Thank you so much.
So you are a high school senior. Well, not anymore because you just graduated, and you're born and raised in LA, and you have a charity music arts festival that's coming up. Tell us all about that, Beau.
Yes, thank you so much. Yes, so my name's Beau, and on June 13th, I'm hosting a charity music and arts festival on my block called Beau's Place. We're trying to raise $110,000 for this camp called Special Camp, which is a day camp for children and young adults with special needs. And yeah, we're doing it by supporting local artists in the area, having local musicians, local visual artists, painters, potters, sculptors, photographers, etc., and local restaurants to all come down and support in a public event.
That's amazing. It's going down June 13th, right?
Yes.
And Beau, what made you want to get involved with this?
That's a great, yeah. So I've been playing in a band for the past few years, and this started actually a few years ago in my backyard, where I wanted to host a concert for me and my friends, frankly, because we weren't getting cool enough gigs, in my opinion.
Mhm.
And I decided I was going to host an event and invite all my friends and family. And then I realized once all my friends and family were coming to listen to music that me and some of my other friends' bands were playing in, there was this opportunity where we could raise money. So we put out some little donation bins that people opted to donate to. And then I decided afterwards, after we raised like $300 for this refugee organization, that the following year we should do it bigger and charge a cover fee so we can raise more money. And that was last summer. We raised $1,000 for Special Camp. And then I realized after that concert that I had this opportunity before I graduate high school with all this community around me of people willing to make something positive happen to do it even bigger and, potentially make something that extends down my whole block instead of my backyard and raises $100,000 instead of $1,000.
Absolutely. Do you know how amazing that is? Because let me tell you something. When I was a high school senior, I feel like I was just thinking about one person, and that was myself. So the fact that you are getting people together, you are organizing to make this happen, and then you are teaming up with a charity, I think that's amazing too.
That means a lot. Thank you for saying that.
So do me a favor and tell me, why is Special Camp important to you?
Yeah. So I've been working at Special Camp for the past, I guess this will be my fourth summer this year. It's an organization in San Juan Capistrano that I had found when I was looking for places to get involved with. And I have a lot of experience with people in my family and just people in general, just being involved with the special needs community. And so it felt like something that I would be uniquely excited about and something that's felt really interesting to me. And I got involved as a volunteer counselor. I was paired with campers for different years, and over time I've sort of grown in my position there, trying to take on more responsibility just because it's meant so much to me getting to be there, getting to, for a week you get to spend your entire time being someone else's person. And it's like the idea of like me totally dissolves because I'm completely in service of someone else and making their day as positive as possible. You get to be that for someone else, and that's one of the most rewarding experiences I've ever had. And so getting to see that and seeing the campers and seeing what the camp does for them and having this be the highlight of their summer every summer, being able to do something that would raise enough money to cover the cost of attendance for every camper for a summer, which is where we got our number from, that's why I want to do this, because I've seen how tangible that impact actually is on both the campers' lives and the parents' lives and everyone involved. It's just like this really true form of giving that I don't see all the time.
Absolutely. I absolutely love that you are doing this. I was going to ask where'd you get the specific $110,000 from, but it all makes sense. And the fact that you are thinking about everybody with that number is it's so heartwarming. Do me a favor and tell me, where did you get the artists and the people that is going to be performing at Beau's Place?
The artists I've found performing are just through connections I've made over the past few years in my time in the LA band scene. So there are different bands and artists of friends that I've made and people that I've been referred to. I've tried to get a pretty wide connection of musicians. My band alone has 20 people in it that we've sort of grown that over the years, and I'm making a little jazz symphonetta across different instruments. And, that's finding people in Southern California that are, playing and winning awards in jazz and winning awards in classical music and all these sorts of different disciplines. And the same thing goes for the artists. It's just been the community that I founded a few years ago at the original Beau's Place Festival and having that grow with time.
How are people from your school reacting to this? Because I'm sure, you got flyers up, you're probably talking about it in class. How are your classmates and friends, reacting to this?
Yeah, I'm definitely talking about it a lot at school. That's for sure. I I'm bringing it up kind of all the time. It's been a 6 month long project at least. I've been talking about it since we did the last Beau's Place Festival last summer.
Hmm.
And so I've been spending almost it's like kind of like a broken record at this point. So I think for a lot of my classmates, it actually hasn't been as annoying as I'm making it sound right now, but people have really definitely taken to it. I know a lot of people are very excited. They've come to these festivals in the past. They've come to events that I've done, and it all kind of goes into itself. The community likes to grow and grow because everyone likes doing something for others. I think that's like it speaks to the good nature in people. So I think people having heard about it and being more part of the process, as I've been so vocal about making this event happen this year, I think people have just become more invested, and it's been actually really exciting and lovely to see that from my classmates and from my school community.
I love that you are doing this. First of all, you sound like you have such a great head on your shoulder, and I feel like we need more people like you in the world doing stuff and being so selfless and just thinking about the big picture. What if you can't attend Beau's Place this year on the 13th? Is there a way that you're still able to donate and contribute?
Yes, there's quite a few ways to get involved. We have a website which I can lay out. It's called beausplace.littleboxoffice.com, and you can find all of our info in there. But included in that info, one is tickets to buy for the event. We also have merch which you can buy, which even if you can't attend the event, you can fill out a Google form and we'll send you the merch. We'll just ship it out to you.
Hmm.
Additionally, we have donations as well as a link to donate directly to Special Camp if you would prefer that.
Right.
If you donate to us, though, the way we have it set up is all of the proceeds that we raise, all of the net proceeds will go to Special Camp. So we'll cover the expenses that it costs for the permit from the city and to get the merch and buying the stages and all those things, and then all of the net proceeds will then go towards Special Camp. So there's tons of different ways to support, either by buying tickets and showing up, by buying merch, or by donating either to us or directly to Special Camp.
Let me ask you, is it too late to join in on the fun, like maybe get on stage or to showcase your art or to perform? Is it too late for that?
It's not too late to showcase your art. We've locked down all of our performers musically,
Hmm.
but we have a visual artist form that we still have open on our Instagram, which is the tag is at see you at Beau's Place on Instagram. See you like SEEYOUAT, like see you at Beau's Place.
Hmm.
And you can fill out a form to potentially get your art presented, and we have a whole system if you would like to participate. If you have photography, ceramics, pottery, paintings, anything you'd like to share, that's totally open. Otherwise, there is definitely opportunity for that.
Right now, high school seniors, they are worried about like, college plans, graduating, you know what I'm saying, summer plans, but you are
Totally.
taking on such a big project. You just graduated from high school, right? What
Yeah.
drives you to do something like this?
I think the goal, like I think the fact that this is something that there is such a real tangible goal with a real impact tied to it makes it so easy to want to, get up every day and spend a considerable amount of time thinking about this in addition to my college applications and my schoolwork and the music that I do like outside of this. And especially because I have this dream for this event to not just be Beau's Place 2026, but this is one event out of many, many that I do year after year that grows in size each year to the point where we create this institution that can make serious impact for organizations around the world, not just Special Camp. Maybe that's this year, then maybe next year it's like Habitat for Humanity or something else, or Boys and Girls Club or different organizations. I have this dream for this event that, putting in the effort now in the midst of all the other things going on is an investment for something that may be even bigger 10 years from now.
Did you always have this, I guess, this forward thinking, this selfless thinking? Is that something that you've always had?
I'm not sure. Honestly, I think having spent like working at Special Camp actually made a big difference for me in that way. I mean, there's been a few organizations and moments in my life where I've been part of things that have really given me perspective of someone's experience outside of myself. In addition to Special Camp, like I was part of this organization that was helping teen refugees as they were immigrating to the U.S. and helping them assimilate into a new culture, like especially after we pulled out of Afghanistan.
Hmm.
And, spending time there, like with them, and, I celebrated Eid with them for the first time and like, sort of things like that, that totally shifted the way I looked at myself and my place in the world as it gave me a lot of perspective. And I think that those have all contributed to this larger sense I have of like duty to others. But I don't know. I genuinely believe that that's something that's rooted in all of us, that we all have that sense of duty to others, that we are inherently meant to be selfless people,
Right.
in some capacity. So I think it's just that part of me's gotten to be more exercised because of the experiences I've had. But I think we all have it.
I think we just have to tap into it. I feel like we all have it. We all want to do good. We just have to tap into it, if that makes sense.
Totally agree. But much better said than I was getting at.
Beau, do me a favor for people that can't make it out to Beau's place and they just love everything that you're talking about and they're loving everything that you are doing and they want to donate. How can people donate?
Yes, if you want to donate, buy tickets or buy merch to come to our event, you can go to beausplace.littleboxoffice.com. And you can buy tickets, buy merch. You can donate to either Beau's Place, where all of our net proceeds go towards Special Camp, which is a camp for kids and young adults with special needs, or you can donate directly to Special Camp. There is a link on the website.
And Beau is BEAU.
BEAUSPLACE.littleboxoffice.com.
One more time.
BEAUSPLACE.littleboxoffice.com.
Is there anything that you are super excited about for Beau's Place?
I'm excited to see all the people come out. Mm-hmm. It's one of the most meaningful experiences to me to put all the effort into this sort of event. And, honestly, I spend all this time and it feels very personal because it's just me and the small group of people I have helping me out to make things happen, my family and friends. And then to see that all the other people that are showing up share that same fervor for helping other people, that it's incredibly meaningful. In addition to just all the music and art and lovely things that are going to take place, just the turnout means so much. Participation and buy-in is everything.
Where is Beau's Place happening? We didn't talk about where the address is.
Oh my goodness, thank you. I'm so sorry. I'm getting all rambled on the details.
It's all good.
So the location is on the corner of Hamlin Street and Columbus Avenue in Van Nuys, California. And we also have the location info on our website.
The corner of Hamlin Street and
Columbus Avenue in Van Nuys, California.
So what are you most excited for Beau's Place?
I'm most excited for the turnout.
Okay.
As I love the art, I love the music, I love putting in all the effort to perform and to see all these people here. But really what means the most to me is seeing this thing that feels very personal as I'm planning it, like all this work towards this charity, seeing all the people that show up share that same fervor for helping other people to make something that's even larger than the sum of its parts.
All right, so Beau, did you put this all together by yourself?
Well, I can't say that this was a solo endeavor. For this sort of thing to happen, I've had a lot of help from friends and family who have been equally as invested in this as I have been. Though it's been my idea and I've really been pushing the ship on it, I can't take credit for all this by myself. I had a lot of help from my band and my family, of course, supporting me and making this all happen.
That is amazing. So beausplace.littleboxoffice.com has all the information. Maybe if you want to come out, it has the address up there. Also, if you want to donate, but you can't make it to Beau's Place. Like the fact that you are doing something to help someone else, I feel like it's so rare now. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that you are doing this, I'm so proud of you. And as a matter of fact, I feel like it's close to where I am. So I might as well come on out and support. You sound like such a good dude. Thank you so much for coming on. Is there any parting words that you want to leave our listeners with before you get off?
If anything, just to clarify all the details. Beau's Place, BEAUSPLACE.littleboxoffice.com. It's from 2 to 8 p.m. on the corner of Hamlin Street and Columbus Avenue in Van Nuys on June 13th, 2026. I really hope to see you all there.
That is amazing. Beau, thank you so much for coming on, and congratulations for just graduating, and we appreciate you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.